Hi viewers, welcome back to our channel Ravindra for Students. In this video, we are going to see important bits and questions for a digital image processing mid-1 examination. Before going to see the important bits as well as questions for mid-examination, let us discuss about the examination pattern. We know that there will be two parts. First one is the descriptive part and second one is the objective part. In the descriptive part, there will be 5 questions from Unit 1 and Unit 2 and you can answer any 3 of them. And coming to objective part, there will be 10 multiple choice questions, 5 fill in the blanks and 5 true or false. For each bit, there will be half mark. Yes, coming to important bits, the first one is digitalization of the intensity values called dash. A. Image sampling. B. Finite sampling. C. Image quantization. D. Gray level quantization. So, digitization of the intensity values. Therefore, what is the answer? Yes, image quantization is the right option. Option C is the answer. Second one, in which step of processing, the images are subdivided successively into smaller regions. Options are image enhancement, image acquisition, segmentation, and wavelets. So here if you observe, because the image is subdivided successively into smaller regions, the correct option is wavelets. Third one, a 128 by 128 image with 64 gray levels requires a dash bits of storage. Here we are having 64 gray levels. That means we are having the formula 2 power n is given here as 64. Then what is n? It is 16. So therefore 128 into 128 into this n value. How much? 16. So this value 128 into 128 into 16, we will get this as 98,304. So option D is the correct option, 98,304. Next, coming to fourth one, the number of shades of gray levels in a 5-bit image. So 5 bits. So what is the formula? 2 power 5. So 2 power 5 is 32. So the option is 32. Option D is the right answer. Right? Next, fifth one. What is the first and foremost step in image processing? What is the very first block or stage we are having the fundamental steps of image processing? That is image acquisition. You know it very well. Option C. Then sixth one. What is the next step in image processing after compression? So after compression, what is the block we will have? It is morphological processing. D is the correct option. 7. What is the expanded form of JPEG? JPEG is a format file in image processing which was developed by the group of experts. So therefore, what is the correct option? Joint Photographic Experts Group. So you have to search for the word experts. So that is in option B. So option B is the right option. Among the following image processing techniques, which is fast, precise, and flexible? So this is the most advantage of the digital processing, which is fast, precise, and flexible. Therefore, what is the option? Digital image processing, or simply digital processing. The ninth one, expand KL in KL transform. So what is KL in KL transform? It is, please remember the spelling of the two scientists. They are Kahunen and Lowe. Right? K stands for Kahunen and L stands for Lowe. The next one, Walsh transform belongs to dash type. So Walsh transform is basically consisting of the binary values of either +1 or -1, which is non-sinusoidal. Then 11th, DCT belongs to dash type of transform. DCT, discrete cosine transform. So cosine and sine we will consider both of same category, that is sinusoidal. Right? And 12th, Hadamard transform belongs to dash type. So Hadamard and Walsh both are binary coefficients matrices. So therefore, it is also belongs to non-sinusoidal type. The next one, 13th one, the array found by Walsh transformation kernel is a dash matrix having dash rows and columns. So it is the matrix of a symmetric, and how will be the rows and columns in that matrix? They are orthogonal. So therefore, what is the correct option? Symmetric and orthogonal. 14th, how many gray levels requires 16,384 bits of storage for a 64 by 64 image? So here, so already we have seen this type of bit in previous slides. Now here 64 into 64 into 2 power n is given as this 16,384. Then we have to find out this n. So let us take the first one, 4 bits. So let us see the value 64 into 64 into 2 power 4. So what is 2 power 4? It is 16. So if you see this 64 into 64 into 16, so its value, you will get it as exactly 16,384. Therefore, the correct option is 4 bits, option A. Then 15th, which of the following is used to joining of objects and components of region in an image? So for the joining of objects, so it is nothing but a linking. Then 16, what is a pixel? Here, pixel is related to the fundamental part of the digital image. So here, these two options, analog is not the option. Here also analog, it is not the correct option. And here we are having two, digital image in A and C. So let us see A. So it is pixel is the element of a digital image. But whereas C is cluster of the digital image. So which one is correct? So element. So correct option is A. Again, digitization of the spatial coordinates x and y are called, it is nothing but the basic image sampling. Then the 4-bit diagonal neighbors of P have coordinates. So you know very well about the neighbors. So let us consider the P is at the center, then it will be x row and it will be x minus 1 row and it will be x plus 1 row. And similarly it is y row and it is y minus 1 row and it will be y plus 1 columns. Sorry, yth column, y minus 1th column and y plus 1th column. Now, so these are the diagonal elements. These are the diagonal elements. So if you see these 4 diagonal neighbors, so x should be minus 1 and plus 1 and y should be minus 1 plus 1. So you have to search for the option which consists of both x minus 1 and x plus 1 as well as y minus 1 and y plus 1. So like that, if you see all the options except one, that is option C, remaining all are. So this one is having y and this one is having x and y and this one is having xy. So these three are wrong options. Therefore, the correct option is C. Next, 19. The elements of a digital image is referred to as elements of a digital image. Pixels, pels, picture elements, all the above. Yes, pixel can be called as pel or it is also called as picture element. Therefore, the correct option is all the above, all options. The number of bits necessary to represent, yes, let's go back. The number of bits necessary to represent a 256 by 256 image with 128 gray levels. Again, the same formula. Here, 256 into 256 into 2 power n Here it is given as 128. So what gives how much value? Here first see 2 power n is given as 128. Therefore what is n? It is 7. So therefore, so we have to see this value 256 into 256 into 7. So if you do this, the correct option is we will get 4,58,752. Same value here. So therefore the correct option is A. Next, coming to fill in the blanks. First one, to convert a continuous image f of xy to digital form, we have to sample the function in dash. So here you can write in the fill in the blanks as coordinates, or which are also called as amplitudes. So we have to sample either coordinates or amplitudes to convert the continuous image into digital form. Here the answer is either coordinates or amplitudes. You can write any one of these two to get the half mark. Then 22nd, the quality of a digital image is well determined by. The quality of the digital image is well determined by how many samples we are taking or how many discrete gray levels we are considering. So the answer is number of samples. You can write this word in the dash, or you can write discrete gray levels. No need to write both. You can write any one of these two to get the mark, half mark. Next one. The elements of a digital image is referred to as. So what are the elements of digital image? It is nothing but pixel. Pixel is the answer. Next, expand KL in KL transform. So what is KL? It is Kohonen and Loewe, right? So you have to write that. You know very well. So I am not writing here. So please write the spelling correctly. Kohonen and Loewe. And 25th, dash is a technique used for reducing the storage required to save image. So to save the image, it is related with yes, image compression. So compression is the answer here, right? Yeah. Image transform converts all the spatial pixel values into, what is the answer? Frequency components. The answer is frequency components. Then 27, the number of gray levels in 8-bit image. So the number of gray levels is given by 2 power n. Here n is given as 8. So 2 power 8, that equals to how much? 256. So answer is 256. We have to write 256 in the dash given. Then the kernel values of Hadamard transform are. So what are the kernel values of Hadamard transform? +1 and -1. Then KL transform is classified under. So what is the type of a KL transform? It is eigenvalues type, or we can also say it as statistical approach. You can write any one of these two words. Okay. And last one under fill in the blanks. A dash is a technique used for reducing the storage required to save an image. Already same you got previously. The answer is compression. Then coming to true or false, the first one is the units of an image is pixel. It is true or false? Pixel is called the unit of an image. True or false? Yes, it is true. The number of shades of a gray level in a 6-bit image is 128. Okay, 6 bits. So 2 power 6 is how much? 2 power 6 is 64. Right? But it is given as 128. Therefore, it is false. Correct option is false. Then next one, the transform which is widely used in image compression is DCT. Yes, due to its simplicity, the discrete cosine transform DCT can be widely used in image compression. It is true. Then Walsh transform consists of the basis values of either +1 or -1. Yes, both Walsh and Hadamard transforms we know very well. They consist of either +1 or -1 coefficients as the elements in the transform matrix. Therefore, it is also true. KL transform is also called as slant transform. Is it slant transform? No. So, therefore, it is false. Fourier transforms are the foundation for representing images in various degrees of resolution. Fourier transform, the basis first transform, can be used to represent the images in various degrees of resolution. Yes, it's true. Next, the number of shades of a gray level in a 6-bit image. Yes, is 32 here. So 2 power, again 6 bits is given, 2 power 6 is 64, but here it is given as 32. Therefore, it is also false. Then KL transform, also known as Hotelling transform. Yes, according to 3 scientists. The names are Kohanen, Lowe, and Hotelling also worked before Kohanen and Lowe. Therefore, it is also called as Hotelling transform. Therefore, it is true. Next, Hadamard transform is represented in the form of n by n matrices. Yes, why not? It is also true. Then DCT transformation kernels are real and orthogonal. DCT, real and orthogonal, discrete cosine transform. Yes, it is true. Yes, coming to the descriptive questions. Yeah, here from unit 1 we are having 5 questions. Let us see one by one. So here in first question you are having A bit, explain the fundamental steps involved in typical digital image processing. We have discussed while we are seeing this topic itself, it is very important and it will be asked most of the times, not only in the mid examination, in the final exams also. That's why the first question is given as important for 6 marks. Right. Second one, write the definitions of sampling and quantization under digital image. So this is for 4 marks. Already the relevant material of both unit 1 and unit 2, of course, along with all the units, was already uploaded in our Google Classroom, and it was there in your WhatsApp groups also. You know where is the answer for this, and you can write. Then second question, what do you know about image sensing and acquisition in digital image processing for 5 marks? And B, explain the concepts of relationship between pixels. It is also a very important topic in unit 1. So for 5 marks. Then coming to third, differentiate linear operations versus non-linear operations with examples, 5 marks. Then list out various example fields or applications of digital image processing for 5 marks. Then explain matrix versus array operations for 5 marks. Matrix versus array operations, 5 marks. Then B, explain the differences between binary images and grayscale images for 5 marks. And last question, explain the brief history of digital image processing developments for 5 marks. And explain about the detailing of an image for 5 marks. So these are the 5 questions as important questions for it 1. So out of these 5, either 2 or 2.5 may come. Okay. And in which order they will come, we cannot expect exactly. Then coming to second unit, as here the first one is apply one-dimensional Walsh basis for the fourth order system, that is n equals to 4 for 5 marks. Write short notes on Hadamard transform, 5 marks. Then apply the discrete cosine transform, that is DCT matrix for n equals to 4, or the same question can also be asked as derive 2D DCT, that is two-dimensional DCT for an input image of f of m comma n for 10 marks. Single question, 10 marks. Then third question, explain the properties of two-dimensional Fourier transform, 5 marks. Properties of two-dimensional Fourier transform. Then B, write short notes on need for image transform and unitary transform properties for 5 marks. Then fourth one, check whether the DFT matrix is unitary or not for the order of n equals to 4 for 4 marks. Then state and prove the following DFT properties. Only two. The first property is separable and the second property is scaling. And last one, obtain the Hadamard transformation matrix for order of n equals to 4 from the same order Walsh transformation matrix. Single question for 10 marks. You are having the readily all the material required to answer all these questions. If you are having any doubts to answer, please give your doubts in the form of comments in the comment section. And I wish you all the best, work hard and get good marks in the mid-examination. Thank you all. If you like the video, share this video to all your friends, and once again, write the exam well. See you in the next video. Thank you.